Another day, another vlog. This is the start of our trip back. It's gonna be from North Carolina going back to the city, but I wanted to start off with a few things that we're doing to end our trip, and one of them being this cool river spot that we just happened to drive by. Today is December 31st, so happy New Year's Eve. I hope that whenever you're watching this, well, I guess it would have already passed, but I hope that it was a good one. We're spending ours doing this, which I honestly wouldn't have any other way. So a couple people have the same idea because there's boats going by, there's a few people fishing, but honestly with the weather, how could you not be outside? I'll give a little more overview. He's currently climbing. I'm staying over here where I can kind of rest. There are some rocks with barnacles, some seaweed. There's a boat coming by. It's pretty much the start. Happy New Year! Like, I kind of started the vlog and we were out, and while I get ready, I just wanted to give a quick chit chat, the situation, what our plans are, all of that good stuff, and give a shell collection. Kind of goes without saying. Ow, kind of messed up my bun there. I've only ever lived in the Northeast, which is also the only way I can geographically, if I go, never eat soggy waffles in my head. But I've only ever grown up in New Jersey, been in like cold climates in January, so it's so interesting to be down south and it be 70 degrees. I'm also not complaining. Cleanser of choice, this has been a favorite lately, Origins Checks and Balances. My boyfriend's family lives in North Carolina, so that is where we spent both Christmas and New Year's. When we first came, we flew down, but when we leave, we will be driving back. I think it was in the Sunday Reset vlog, or one of the ones that were a little bit ago, I showed our bed frame that was literally being held up by duct tape. And at first we were just gonna make it work until it couldn't. And then his mom messaged us and said that the guest room that we stay in when we come, she's gonna pretty much completely redo. With that, she was gonna get rid of or donate the bed. We were here for Thanksgiving, and I say we both got the best sleep when we were here, to the point where as soon as it was up for grabs, we both said, yep, no questions asked, we are getting that bed to New York City, however means necessary. I'll show you the bed after I finish skincare, but we are taking the bed, the rug, and it also helps that we're driving because we got a lot of apartment things for Christmas. No way it would have been able to fit on our carry-ons. Now in terms of timing, today is January 1st. We were originally gonna leave tomorrow, get a U-Haul, but about 3 days ago, his mom just became sick out of nowhere. Hard cough, nausea, some form of a stomach bug. Honestly, have been keeping it pretty low-key around here for the last 4 days. I felt bad because, you know, they wanted to go out for dinner one last time, wanted to go out, we were supposed to get our nails done, all of that stuff, and it just felt wrong to kind of leave now. Luckily, she started feeling better last night. I think she's feeling better today. We're gonna leave tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then it would just be Friday and then the weekend. We just decided to stay for one extra day, and hopefully tomorrow we can kind of get what we need to get done. We'll leave on Friday the 3rd. It's nice because it gives us time to leave and then we don't have to worry about the next day going to work. Today is probably going to be another low-key day. I don't know if businesses are really open. I know Marshall's was, because I remember vividly working New Year's Day, but it is kind of wild that the holiday season is kind of already over. I'm excited for the new year. Oh, shell haul. Oh, definitely dropped something. Lucked out and found a lot of oyster shells. My boyfriend found these perfect big shells, which I feel like ones of these size, they're usually broken or chipped. I thought he found not one, but two. I loved the oyster shells. One, they're so pretty, and two, I saw a video of somebody who had oyster shells and then she cleaned the inside, and I think she got a cool napkin print or something, and then used a Mod Podge to kind of put it on the inside, and then used it as a jewelry holder. This is one of my favorites, so I think I might use this for the ring dish. I feel like it's got a scooped enough inside. There are a lot of these clear rock types. We collected a handful of those. Yeah, that's kind of our plan for the next few days. Not that I'm mad about it, because I know we will eventually be going back to quote unquote real life. I do think there is something to be said about creating a daily life, a routine that you love, that you can't wait to get back to rather than escape from. Not that I want to rush any of our time here, because it has been so enjoyable. Though I did just get my brows done, and if you're ever in the area, it's called Cute Brows. She threaded them. I walked in and she pointed to a chair and was like, let's get after it. And I was like, I'm about that. Especially because I feel like I do my brows every day. And I am so particular, like as soon as one hair starts to grow, I'm like, well, it's about that time. I also love it too. There's something about a good pain and I don't know, something about threading. I was like, ooh, but in a good way. Brows are done. Don't think it's a mascara day, but I will show you the bed. I absolutely love the setup, the headboard. It's so comfortable, so we can take all of the pillows, sheets, blankets, all of that fun stuff. And then this is the rug that we're also gonna take as well. I think we'll probably set it up the same way. I have to clean up my nightstand, but we were also offered these two. The only thing we were thinking of is they're so unique in terms of architecture, but there's not storage in it. So that's kind of the one downside. And I feel like in the city, the more you can prioritize storage, the better. So I'm not sure if we're gonna take those. This is all of the stuff that we got for Christmas in 2 bags. So definitely could not have traveled with that on the plane. That is the update. I think we're gonna have some pancakes for breakfast. We'll catch you guys when I catch it. I don't even know what I'm gonna film next, so I guess I'll find out in the next clip too. Day. Good morning. Still in comfies, haven't washed my face yet. We just made a list of things that we want to get done. Main priorities are cleaning up, doing any last minute laundry. We still have some laundry there. Pack up everything that I'm not wearing today, take out an outfit to wear for tomorrow. I'm gonna try and deconstruct the bed. We reserved a U-Haul to pick up later. Also want to go to Costco. A lot of things to get done, but I'm excited. Here's kind of what we're working with. I think we're gonna take all of the sheets and everything off so he can kind of see what needs to be taken apart with the bed, because it's wood, so I'm not really sure what's bolted and what can easily be pulled apart. My task is going to be tidying up that area, making sure all of our clothes are taken out, folded, cleaned, all of that good stuff. Is where we're starting. I know we want to make sure everything is cleaned up here. I started by taking off the sheets to the bed, but let's just say it was a short-lived task because we decided to do an impromptu brunch. At this point, my boyfriend's mom was feeling better and our favorite place was only open until 2. It's been an unspoken tradition that on the last day of our trip, we go to this restaurant called Savor. If you're a fan of Bloody Marys, I've heard based on feedback that this place does it like no other. The waffle is a classic, but they truly have something for everyone. After we were stuffed, we decided to walk it off at Costco. This place is insane. Our last stop of the day was picking up a U-Haul, and then it was back to the house to finish what we probably should have started earlier in the day. We are back from getting the U-Haul. It's almost 6 o'clock. The only task that we have left is to kind of deconstruct the bed. We're just gonna, kind of when you first move into an apartment and you sleep on a mattress. So I think that's kind of what we're gonna do. That is the update. We're changing our plans slightly.
It's gonna be sick.
This vlog is definitely gonna be our last few days, and then next vlog is gonna be the road trip of it all.
The days after.
All right, well, now let's deconstruct a bed. For the day, in for the night, I should say. It's 8:30 and pretty much everything is all done. We set all the Costco stuff by the door, the bed frame is by the door, last load of laundry is in. We are driving or starting the drive back tomorrow. We were debating because it is an 11-hour drive, and luckily we have the U-Haul for 4 days. We're gonna do half of the drive tomorrow and probably stay at a hotel and then do the other half on Saturday. I'm realizing how many parts there are to this. We rented the U-Haul in a place in North Carolina, and we're dropping it off at a U-Haul location in the city, but the location that we chose in the city does not allow after hours drop-offs. We're originally gonna leave in the morning at 6, and then we would have to unload everything and then try and make it to the drop-off location. It just didn't really make sense. It's also just occurring to me I never washed my face today. With that being said, I'm gonna end off this vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope whenever you're watching this, you have a fantastic morning, evening, afternoon, or night, but most of all, I hope that you are well. Stay tuned for the next vlog, which is gonna be a road trip, North Carolina to New York. I will see ya when I see ya. Bye, guys.